So it's been a number of years since we've been here to be able to be here in person, and the camaraderie and fellowship that we're all feeling, being back under one roof and together again, has been the most noticeable and most exciting thing being back.
Being able to see people who I've been talking to on Zoom or on online platforms actually in person again, being able to see them and hug them and talk to them about their work and what they've been doing has been a really rewarding feeling.
I'm not sure there are words that can really express how fantastic it feels to be back in person. It's one of the major reasons why we meet as an academy and part of our field, and that connectedness that you feel, there's no replacement for it being in person.
I attended my first conference prior to COVID, so it was many years ago, so it's good to be back in person. There's lots of people, and it's a reunion.
It's my first time in Canada, and Montreal's the first city, so it's been really fun and actually exciting. A lot of things going on. It's a little bit different from what I expected to be. A lot of culture and history, which is really cool.
It's my first time here. I've actually only been to Canada 2 other times. It's beautiful so far. I didn't realize how much waterfront there was.
The opening keynote was amazing. It was so good to hear his perspective, what's going well. I've already asked several people, including my husband, and I hope to use it in conversation all the time. Love it.
I really just like that you can go with the flow, go to the different rooms, you can just do what piques your interest. I like that you're not kind of tied to the same chair all day. There's just a lot of flexibility in you pursuing the things that matter to you.
I'm always looking to learn new things. Medicine changes so fast. I'm just looking to take away any kind of nuggets or any tidbits that, my colleagues have to offer.
My interest has been piqued in a lot of different things. I've just been inspired to a little conversation bits, pieces, clinical work, clinical information. Really just hoping to apply that in my work.
So I really enjoyed getting to meet the different clinicians and researchers from different facilities and really learning how they can bring positivity and diversity and inclusion and how they use that in their own individual spaces.
The keynote address was really powerful for me. I think that we as a field have grown throughout the years. There are several things that we need to turn our attention to, and serious mental illness among our patients and also families is something that we need to really address because mental illness is so common.
I thought she was wonderful, and she told the truth about what's going on in palliative care, addressing the psychiatric and the psychological distress of our patients.
I know with palliative care in our line of work, we are kind of frontline for a lot of the trauma and difficult times for our patients and their families, and we don't want to get bogged down in that. We still want to focus on the positivity of life is what I think is important too, and even in those dire moments.
I attended some really nice sessions this morning, especially on things like microaggressions, on how to respond to it, and how to help the whole interprofessional team. And I'm really hoping to take those skill sets back.
I would say if you are new to palliative medicine, even if you aren't new and you've never attended, you need to come. It's a great learning experience, and it's also an opportunity to network. So if you haven't gone before, come on down.